Hello everyone, welcome back to Power Up with Pride 2023. I'm Scala Kitty, I'm going to be your host for the next few runs. I get to start off though with Arcania, and they're going to be playing some Puyo Puyo Tsu for us.
Yes, hello everyone, my name is Arcania. I will be doing some Puyo Puyo Tsu, which is, how should I put it in the best terms? It's a score attack as a speedrun, pretty much. So, we are going to be starting out in 3, 2, 1, go! And I got both of my first opponent. So yeah, Puyo Puyo is basically a game where you combine colored blobs together, and in this case we are going to try and build some combos and some chains and stairs, as we usually call it. But yeah, the first few fights are going to also show off this new mechanic where we have offsetting, which is when the opponent is basically doing a chain and replying with one, and when they reply with one chain, we basically get thrown into loop, so to say. And of course, we can get out of that loop by doing a bigger chain. So that's basically the basics of how this game works. And there we go, we beat our first opponent, and we got 15,000 points to try and beat. We can do it in one round, but it's a little bit difficult. So we need to do it fast. And to do it fast, we can do it either by two ways. Doing a big power chain, which is when you try and destroy as many blobs as possible. I like to call them beans because there's another game that you might be familiar with that looks kind of similar to this one, which is called Dr. Butnick's Mean Bean Machine, which is probably what many people know when it comes to the Puyo Puyo games. This is just a standalone game that was Japan only until very recently when it comes to the Nintendo Switch Online, which is the version I'm currently playing.
Yeah, it's cool that the Nintendo Virtual Console has been adding a whole bunch of import games to it. I find that really cool and interesting.
Yeah, I love it, because that means that I get to play some games that I never heard of before, but really enjoy, actually. This just happened to be one of those games that I saw and be like, yes, this is the truth to play Tsu. So, and I ended up falling in love with it. It's pretty nice. So I'm going to try and keep building here. Unfortunately, I didn't progress immediately there, which is fine. We are going to progress pretty soon anyway. Just by winning this, we should be good to go for our next set of opponents. When I said this was a score attack, I didn't lie. Puyo Puyo's system of how it handles the game is pretty much it's pretty much the way that it's like you need to get a certain amount of points to progress to the next level of the tower. And this game is actually known to be pretty difficult because it was at the time very much like challenging. There's also a challenge you can do, which is try and beat every single opponent, which is I think 36 levels in total. But that would be too slow for actual speedrun, so we are not going to do that.
Can I ask a lore-related question?
Sure.
What is the name of the adorable, like, bunny-like friend that we have?
Bunny-like friend?
The little yellow! like creature that's down in the in between. Kind of looks like a bunny.
Oh, yeah, that's Carbuncle. Carbuncle is is Arl's companion, and has been since the start of the franchise, and it's honestly my favorite character in the franchise, besides for another character that we might see later on in the run.
I am a fan of Carbuncle, the Final Fantasy version, so I will also support this Carbuncle implicitly.
Yeah, I also love Final Fantasy's Carbuncle.
Like my car is literally nicknamed Carbuncle because it's cute and funny.
Yeah, it's very cute. Oh. So we have one more fight in this, and we're gonna fight the mummy. But this mummy is kind of cute.
They're very cute.
Yeah.
The aesthetics of this game are adorable.
It really is. I think it's also kind of why I connected with it so much. The general aesthetic.
I mean, I also really like, you know, Tetris Attack or Panel de Pawn, so I'm all in on, like, cute puzzle games.
That's also a game, like, that's also a franchise that I really like. I am not really good at Panel de Pawn, but...
Panel de Pawn is, like, deviously difficult.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people run that as a speedrun, and it looks very difficult. I've tried it myself as well, and I don't know. I don't understand how it works, but it's fun. And yeah, we are having a little bit of back and forth. It's going to soon end, I hope. And there we go.
The garbage block, like kanji is. But it comes up way too fast for me to read it.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to read when you're, like, going fast. I don't remember what it exactly is, but there's a kanji.
I am tempted to try and catch it and, like, screenshot it and then go look it up. Alright. I have to catch it when it's actually happening, though.
Okay, I think... that's... Okay, that's a little unfortunate.
There it was.
I think it's just winning combo. Also... And he had that. So when pieces go into the third column, and it gets filled, you basically lose. I did forget to mention that earlier, but now you actually know. And we got to fight against the same opponent, which is completely fine by me. I'm going to start building a power chain and see if that will help with our current predicament. And it might actually help. There we go. So this game can be a little bit brutal sometimes, with the AI literally just deciding to get off a really big chain. And that's very common when it happens. So it's just something to, like, really still with.
Oh, okay. So I found out what the kanji is that pops up when you do, like, the garbage blocks. It is Soulsai, or counterbalance.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Thank you, Japanese word processor, for helping me out with that.
And we are up to the next level.
Yay! Oh, little samurai lizard is cute too. Like everything is so cute.
Yeah, we are fighting against the Witch, which is one of the main characters actually in the franchise. Also, these characters all come from a game which is called Monogatari, which is an RPG dungeon crawler game by the same developers as Puyo Puyo. It's honestly a game that I recommend you look up, because it's definitely not for the faint of heart. That's all I'm gonna say on it. But it is pretty much like some of the enemies in the games are the actual Puyos, and it's pretty cute in that regard. But it has some really dark moments. Also, this is... Oh. And we're gonna fight against Ictera instead. Fights are kind of placed in this system where it rotates, and sometimes you can get a fight that is really easy, and sometimes it can be really difficult to fight against, and it just... It's something you have to think about. Because there's a lot of that in this game. And okay, we didn't have to do that much. But yeah, we are off to fight Witch again, so this is our chance to redeem ourselves and see if we can score a win. I have decided to play a little bit safe, so we should be pretty good. Awesome. And that should be it. So, we have two characters now to choose between. It's Minotaur and my favorite, Draco Centaurus, which we are going to be fighting. So this is my favorite character. She's very cute.
So
and,
cute! The little thing!
Her abilities are, her abilities is pretty much the same as everyone else, but she's pretty much been my favorite character and go-to character when I play multiple, some of the newer games, like Puyo Puyo Tetris, or, for example, I am having to focus a little bit here.
No, go right ahead. You focus up.
But, yeah, like Puyo Puyo Tetris or anything similar, really. Like Puyo Puyo Champions or Puyo Puyo Chronicle, which is a 3DS game, which is also an RPG. They decided to make Puyo Puyo with RPG elements, and it was pretty decent.
Wait, I thought this already came from a game of an RPG.
Yeah, but they decided to make a spin-off of Puyo Puyo, which is an RPG, basically making it go full circle.
Okay, so long as we're all in agreement that we went completely full circle.
Yep. So, oh, that's actually... okay, a yellow is nice. Any purples would really be nice right now. There we go.
What is Carbuncle doing? Why are they licking things?
There we go. I have actually no idea.
Yeah, why does Carbuncle do the things that they do?
It's usually random.
Okay.
It's usually random. But it's just something to like distract you while you're playing.
Oh, I like our sword fighter here.
Yeah, this is Sheso, and honestly, he can be fun, but he can also be very bad with words. So yeah, he has a bit of a problem with saying stuff that doesn't go well together. But we beat him quickly, and at this point, the score attack is over, and we're just fighting the 3 final fights. So we are gonna be fighting against Ruler now, which is Arl's main rival.
Oh, she looks like she's got one of those good, like, you know, Ojo-sama laughs. Like,
Oh,
oh, ho, 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 ho. Type
She
laughs.
definitely does. She definitely does.
Called it.
So we're gonna try and execute this. And yeah, that actually went pretty well. And there we go, we're done with Ruler. So now we're on to the final fight. We're either going to fight against... Okay, we're fighting against regular Satan. So Satan is the final boss of this game. And it's not the Satan that you might think it is. But it is Satan.
Oh no, that's a cute look. That's fine.
Yeah. Oh. So we're in a pretty sticky situation right now. And that's because I actually didn't get the colors that I wanted. So
Oh
it's funny. But also, Satan is the biggest of us in this game, in this franchise. And there's a lot of things to love about him, but there's also a lot of things that you might not like so much about him. He's also the main antagonist of the franchise up until the modern Puyo Puyo games came out.
Oh, then they had to like introduce like a bigger bad, so that way like he seems better by comparison, or like I like trying to guess what the lore is.
Yeah, sometimes I have issues with that myself because there's a lot of things just like discussed also last time.
Yay! Oh, that was time. Oh, I got it for you.
I was so into the fight and talking about the lore that I forgot to say time in time.
A little like
But yeah, that was Puyo Puyo Tsu.
Oh, okay, just go to space. Whatever. Are we going to Mars? Do we get to go to Mars now? I want to go to Mars.
Well, we just passed by Mars.
Okay, past Mars. Somewhere far out in the... Okay, now there's fireworks.
So yeah, it's just like a really fun franchise, and it's really fun to play like these games. I think my favorite game in the franchise is Puyo Puyo Sun, which I ran at the winter event. But this is my close second. And sometimes I prefer playing this game over Sun, and sometimes I prefer playing Sun. So,
That's fun. They're both really. They seem. It was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Thanks for having me. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Make sure to donate to this marathon because the chart credit definitely needs it.
Speaking of donations, we did get a donation while you were running. We got $50 from Meat Shield, and the comment is simply trans rights, which of course we're always in support of. That went towards unlocking the Darker Side showcase. So we still need another I had to do math. $150 to unlock the Darker Side Showcase for Super Mario Odyssey. So if that's something that might interest you, feel free to use !donate in chat and donate your money not only to amazing speedruns with so many fun incentives, but also to the Trevor Project, which is a absolutely wonderful charity organization.
I also want to give a quick shout out to like the Puyo Puyo speedrun community as well as the English Puyo Puyo community, because they've been really supportive. That helped me out quite a lot with learning stuff that is completely new that I brought to this run, such as power chains, because I used to just build stairs before. Also, thanks for having me again.
Thanks for having me too.
Again,
We're so happy to have you. Sorry. I got paid at the exact same moment. I cannot read and talk at the same time. Well, yes, I can. It's talking and typing that I can't do at the same time.
Yeah, I have similar situation. But yeah.
Well, thank you all so much, folks. We will be going into setup just for a little bit. That's because we have a Sonic Adventure race that's going to be happening coming up next. So until then, just, you know, relax and chill as we get you some Sonic. Oh, the tiny scene at the end, though.